Hello, and welcome to the first episode of building this new coaster for Timber Park. Um, so it is a Intamin multi-dimension coaster. I thought this would be pretty cool. I was very inspired by Uncharted in Ventura. I know it's not got the best reviews ever because it's very a heavy screen, so I sort of wanted to create a version of mine, not Uncharted, obviously, but basically just one that didn't have screens and was more physical props, I guess. I mean, the whole ride is physical props, so um, yeah, this episode's more of sort of doing the layout of the season and doing doing some of the theming around, not a lot, because it just takes so long to do, and I think this video would end up being like an hour, so if I included all of it. So yeah, it's going to be sort of in two episodes, this coaster building process, I guess. Um, but yeah, I thought it'd be cool just to do this. I had this idea in my head for a while to have a sort of go over the sort of lake area a little bit, not quite, but I thought it'd be cool to have it right next to the restaurant too. I don't know, it's quite a cool interaction. Um, the only problem is I've come to find out that it is very hard to hide the show building that you'll probably see in the next episode. Um, so that's going to be a bit of a problem, but I'll try my best to hide it as much as possible because it's quite an eyesore, to be honest. It's not very pretty. So, but yeah, the front entrance of this coaster though looks really cool. I need a name for it. So, if anybody watches this video, feel free to leave a name. Um, but yeah, I've got a whole idea of the story. It's sort of like I'll spoil it. Sort of like this bandit, I guess. He blows up lots of the mines to find all the sort of diamonds and expensive stuff, and he sells it all illegally, and you've got to try and catch the bandit, I guess, through the mines. I just thought that was a pretty cool idea. I don't know if it's realistic, but if it isn't, I don't really care. So, but yeah, I thought it was cool. Obviously, I fully smoothed it out. I'm more of a coaster building kind of person. I'm not. I'm good at theming, I would say. But obviously, I'm not the best. So yeah, this queue path was quite a pain to put in as well because I wanted to fit it into quite a tight area because I've got other plans for this area in the future. I actually spoke about in the last episode how I really wanted an Intamin Blitz, and I rewatched the Update 7 thing. I didn't watch it all the way through to the end, and then I saw the little teaser for like the spooky pack and the Intamin Blitz in the background. So yeah, that's a little teaser to my sort of park, I guess. So stay tuned for that um, if you wanna find out what happens. But that is really exciting. I've been wanting one of them for ages. The only thing I am a little worried about is how the switch track is going to work if it's got like a big spike that you can attach to the back. Because on the Intamin multi-dimension coaster, it's just a bit of flat track that you go into the switch track with, and then obviously it's just a straight track the other piece. Um, I hope you can customize like the banking of that track so it's not too forceful, because that will be very helpful. Um, but if it's not, it's not the end of the world. I'm sure it will still be really fun to build. Um, so yeah, and here goes in the entrance for the ride. I put a little teaser in the last episode, like I said. I definitely didn't steal Breaking Bad music. um, but yeah, uh, yeah, I thought this was cool. It's again inspired by Uncharted at Ventura. Um, but yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Of course, I did also did a priority pass queue for the ride, and that was a bit of a pain to fit in because, like I said, it's a very tight space right next to a restaurant. I still don't have a name for, so yeah, I have to think about that a bit more. But Um, yeah, I thought it looked cool though. It sort of went a bit Mexican with all the cactuses afterwards. But yeah, I still think it looks Western. It's cool. And yeah, here goes in part of the show build, and this is going to be the part that's really hard to hide of the show building because it's I can't really have any trees because the restaurant's right in the way, so I can't really block it in any way. So I'll have to figure a way to work around that. Um, but this just took a very long time building all the queue. You'll see that soon. All the rocks and stuff. I mean, this ride is mostly rocks. I'm not gonna lie, but there's going to be a lot of other scenes too that are very exciting. But yeah, I'm happy with it. It's my first proper go at an indoor coaster, really ever, to be honest. I'm not really much of an interior kind of guy in buildings, so um, yeah, this is quite hard for me. But I'm sure I'll get better at it as I do more. And yeah, this was sort of tricky to get right because I didn't want it to look too copy and pasted, the whole thing. So I had to uh, sort of find out a way to add rocks in between without obviously the clearance being too, 'cause this park needs to be realistic, too. Uh, and yeah, um, so yeah, there will be another coaster in this area, like I don't have to say a minute ago, I might have done that. But yeah, that's very exciting. I don't know. I might move on to another area before because well, I'll just say it kind of depends when it comes out. Um, hint, hint. Um, but yeah, I think yeah, I'll definitely be doing it in this area because I think it would be really cool. Um, but yeah, I won't spoil anything else from it. Yeah, here goes in the queue. Um, yeah, I coloured all the natural like sort of grass uh, rock because I don't think it looked very realistic. There are also no plants whatsoever inside. Um, but I think that's okay because it's sort of supposed to be mines and caves, and you probably wouldn't really find many plants in there, so I think it's okay. Um, but yeah, I was very proud of this the front entrance of this coaster. Um, I think it looks really cool as you walk into the park. And I think it just makes a good sort of focal point of the start of the park. I guess it's very cool. It's right in front of you as you walk in. I mean, you can see a bit of the show building behind. Again, I'll try and my best to cover it up. Um, but it's a big show building. It's absolutely massive. So it's going to be a tough one to do. And yeah, leave you with some music for a bit. So here I'm just working on the queue path, putting on the rocks in, of course, um, and yeah, here go the trees too. I thought it just looked a bit plain with all the rocks with no plants attached to it, so I don't know, I thought it looked a bit plain, but yeah, here we go with the fencing too. This was a bit of a pain to do because the path wasn't sort of in the right place. It was either overlapping the fence or not in line with it at all. So had to fix that, but that's okay. And then yeah, just putting in the signs for the speedy pass, the main entrance, um, and yeah, I think yeah, we're going over the priority pass queue. Oh wait, no, this is just the main entrance queue. Yeah, I just thought it would be a nice basic queue, to be honest. Have the story sort of in there. I thought it'd be cool to have like more and more TNT that you see, or dynamite, as you get further into the queue, because maybe as you get further to the sort of TNT plunger, there's more and more dynamite, so that'd be cool. I think yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice with all the rocks. Looks cavey how I'd want it to look. And yeah, it looks good. I just don't want it to look too copy and pasted or like flat on the roofs or whatever. So yeah, I think I've done alright on that. Yeah, yeah, just filling all the gaps so you can't see the let's go out and run what's called the warehouse. Not the warehouse. No building, that's what it's called. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to add like a little sort of near miss there with a broken minecart off the track. Thought that'd be cool. Sort of maybe like from a previous like mine expedition from a long time ago, I don't know. But that would be cool. I thought so. I'd do that. I added a trigger light too, so you can't see it until you get close. I thought that'd be cool. And yeah, just filling all those gaps in the rocks, and yeah. So again, now it's the third episode in a row where I don't have a mic, so I apologise for that again. I mean, it doesn't really matter because no one's watched any of my episodes, but it's okay. You got to start somewhere, don't you? So it's alright. And yeah, I'm just sort of finishing off this part of the ride here. Yeah, this will be 2 or 3 episodes, this whole coaster building process, so I think I might have already said that. Yeah, I'm laying out something there, exciting to come. I get sidetracked very easily in Planet Coaster, so yeah, I'm just trying to keep my focus on this one thing for once. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. It looks cool. It turned out how I wanted to too. I thought that was exactly how I wanted that front sort of entrance to come out. Just very Uncharted inspired, that front entrance. Yeah, I've also been watching Digital Dan's Discovery Studios at the moment. He just started his F1 coaster at the time of recording this. It looks so cool. I wish I could build like that, but I can't. But I have not a similar idea, a similar coaster type idea, I guess, for a coaster in this park. I might go with it. I'm not sure, but I'll point it for that. But yeah, his park in Train Isle Discovery was absolutely crazy. So yeah, well done to him. And yeah, I think I'm just doing more of the queue here, getting into the big section of the queue. I think I finished all the queue in this episode. But yeah, it takes a long time putting all these rocks down, but it is worth it. It looks cool in the end. It doesn't look good from the outside, I guess, but you don't see any of it, so it's okay. But yeah. So I am actually at school now, so things might be a little bit busier. Obviously, well, yeah, by the time this video comes out, it'll be a bigger gap than last time because I have less time on my hands because I'm just at school for most of my day. So but hopefully that's okay. But yeah, um, going in with the rest of the queue here. Um, yeah, I thought this is just nice as queue. It's nice, relaxing queue, I guess, maybe. Yeah, I'm going with all the wanted posters too. That kind of adds to the theme of the coaster a bit, which is cool. Maybe I'll add them. Maybe I'll add more as you get closer and closer to the ride. I think that could be cool. Um, but yeah, you'll notice as well when I go on with the station in the next episode that or it might be this episode, I'm not sure, but in the onload station there's posters, and then in the offload station there's not wanted posters. So I thought that was just a nice little touch. 'Cause it gives a little bit of stories to the ride. Yeah, this is just a very messy build from the outside, to be honest. But at guest level, I just got to make sure everything's hidden, to be honest. The only bit I've got to hide is the bit of this bit really towards the left of the queue. So that's okay. I think I can do it. It's quite a task, but I think it's doable. And yeah, I think yeah, just doing some more rocks here. I wanted to make sure you can't see any on the outside, because I think that would look a bit crap, really. So I wanted to make it look proper and good. So I've done that. Yeah, this queue section is very dark. I might have to put some more lights in. And I couldn't be asked to put lanterns in, like mine lanterns, I guess, that you would see maybe in real life, but I thought that would just take too long, so I just went in with the normal ones and blended them into the surroundings. Yeah, just going in with the dynamite there. Like I said earlier, have more and more as you get closer to the end of the queue. Because maybe you're close to the TNT plunger there. So yeah. And yeah, I had a couple animatronics as well in the ride. I don't know if you'll see that in this episode, but it looks cool. I'm very happy with it. As much as it might be a little bit unrealistic for the amount of rocks, it's not the end of the world, I guess. So that's okay. It's good to have a bit of variation with the rocks too. Maybe add like a little sort of hole every now and then in the rock. That helps a lot, I thought. Yeah, just going in with the roof there for the rocks. It does look quite flat, the roof, but it's okay. I think it's manageable because it's quite dark inside, so you don't really see that much of it, so it's okay. I'm just kind of going with everything from guest level, I guess, just making sure everything looks good from guest level, because that's all that really matters, isn't it? You're not going to see it from a bird's eye view, if this were a real park. So yeah, here we go in the station. I think the station is just nice and simple. I didn't want it to be too over the top, because I sort of want it to be like an abandoned sort of mine safe zone, maybe. So I took a little bit of inspiration from The Walking Dead here at Thorpe Park, because, well, they have a safe zone, but it's not abandoned. But I thought that'd be cool to sort of have a safe zone in there, because I actually think The Walking Dead's a very underrated ride, in my opinion. I think it's very good. I haven't watched the programme before, but I think it is. I really like it. I enjoy it. I think it's good, especially when there's acting there. It makes it a lot more intense and scary. As much as it is a very tame family coaster indoors, it's still good fun. And I mean, it probably won't be The Walking Dead for much longer, so, but that's okay. I'm sure they'll make it something good, or maybe just replace it with a better dark ride. I'm not sure. Because it is actually a coaster. So they could put a dark ride in there. I could imagine that, maybe like a I don't know what they were feeding it to, but you could have like a trackless one, like Rise of the Resistance or something. But yeah, I think Thorpe Park are gonna be like more focused on their coasters for the time being. Just filling little gaps where they can, and as well. Yeah, I actually really think a good coaster for Thorpe Park next could be a Vekoma Tilt coaster, because they're getting a lot of love in the US, obviously. They've opened Sirens, Curse, and Cedar Point. I think they're about to open Circuit Breaker somewhere else, and opening one in Six Flags Gadir called, oh, I can't remember what it's called actually, but that was like the tallest in the world of its kind. I think that could be really cool at Thorpe Park on that island next to the Swan. I know a lot of people want an RMC, and I do too. Let's be real, but they're probably quite pricey, I guess. If they want a cheaper option, they could go for a Macoma, because I think they're quite cheap anyways. But yeah, I think that would be cool. Yeah, just sort of come to the end of the episode now, I guess. Yeah, that area there is going to be something fun. But yeah, like I said earlier in the episode, I might come back to this area. Hint, hint. And yeah, just going in with the theming here. I add all the wanted posts in a minute, I think, too. I just want to look like an abandoned sort of shelter, I guess. Yeah, there you go with all the posters. That's for the band, I guess, in the ride. And yeah, just having a cab, like sort of little crates, like supplies maybe for emergencies. I don't know. It's sort of a very light story. Well, no, it's not really. That's wrong. It's not a light story. It's just it's fairly simple, I guess. It's not the most interesting. I'm not the greatest with these things. But yeah, here we go with the trains. I thought maybe I could use the minecart, but then I realised it looked a bit weird. So I thought I'll make a custom one. I was very happy with it actually. I sort of just went into this thinking, oh, I'll try it, and I don't think it'll be very good, but it turned out good. As much as it kind of looks like maybe like a log coaster or something, like a coaster that goes through the forest and the trees. I don't care because I'm happy with it. But I like it a lot. I think it's cool. You don't really see it for most of the time anyways. You see it when you get off, and obviously from outside the ride at the entrance. So it's not a major big deal. But yeah, I thought it'd just be a nice little touch to do. Yeah, it does look a little bit like a log coaster here, but it's okay. It sort of reminds me of the one, I think it was at Oakwood theme park in Wales. But obviously that's closed now, so it's probably gone, I think. And yeah, that is a big shame to lose Megaphobia. I never did it. I would have loved to have done it, but maybe it'll get moved somewhere. I don't know. I probably won't. It just seems too hard to move somewhere else because it's a complicated wooden structure. So I don't know. Yeah, coming to the end though. Yeah, here we go with the other trains. They do sort of combine the trains a bit throughout the layout. It's not a massive big deal though, because you only see it for really a split second on the outside, and you won't. It's okay. It's not realistic at all, but it's okay. It's my first proper go at a custom train, so it's okay. I think this coaster type is really cool. I just really like. I've never done one real. Oh wait, no, I have done one. I've done Gringotts, but obviously that's a different train. But yeah, it's very cool though. Yeah. So if you did enjoy the episode, please consider subscribing. Maybe like the video if you like it too. As much as no one will probably watch it, it's okay. But I'm getting places, so it's okay. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode that comes fairly soon, I guess. So see you then. See ya.